Once again, you already know what it is, and you already know where you have reached the number one. Episodic professional wrestling podcast anywhere in the world. This is Clash of the Podcast, presented by the one and only Conrad Cushman and Sean Hubbard. Welcome to the show. We have a jam-packed show for you in store today. Happy that you guys are with us. It is a continued effort on myself and Conrad's part to bring you the very best in professional wrestling each and every week, a 90-minute blitz of professional wrestling for your listening pleasure. So with that being said, on behalf of the one and only Conrad Cushman, my name is Sean Hubbard. We are ready to rock and roll. We see you guys in the chat. We're going to get you in just a second, but there's one thing we got to do first, and that's me tell my brother to please drop that thing.
Where else would you rather be on a Monday than right here with Clash of the Podcast, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time? You got the GOAT, Sean Hubbard. You got the man, Conrad Cushman. And we are here to do our thing, man. Talk a little pro wrestling, man. But first, we're going to get into this chat and shout everyone out. But first, make sure you have liked the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you have not. I don't know what you're waiting for. Leave us a comment afterwards. I'd love to hear more of your thoughts. So please fill those in. Write nice things. I definitely found somebody who wrote something very inappropriate in another language, but we do love all of our international listeners as well. Come on in. Come talk some pro wrestling with us. Sit back, relax, and chill out.
Yes, sir.
Order a shirt, too. Order a shirt in the description.
Do that.
We're going to start off things with our dog, Clown.
Cleasy, 1 3 4 tweezy.
Says, afternoon, everyone. TK, next time you book a pivotal I Quit match, please check and make sure the event is not taking place in a commission town. You know,
semantics.
I know, but it's weird. Like, St. Louis is a really good spot for wrestling, too, though, where they were. So I'm like, why do we still have commissions in pro wrestling in 2025? Why? Very weird, but maybe they feel like they're there to protect, so whatever. I know they're doing it for free, right? Wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, exactly.
Wills
in the building. King Quills says, "What's up, Conrad?" Sean in the chat. Your boy Sir Quills is back. Off celebrating me and my mom's birthday. Oh, shout out to your mom as well. And we gave you a birthday shout out. Shout out to your mom as well, man.
Yeah, happy birthday, Mama Quills.
Yeah, you already know, man. To join two of my favorite bros, CJ and Hubs, for episode 164 of Clash of the By God podcast. Hashtag EBW. Hashtag HAWW. He goes on to say, I'm looking forward to the best wrestling podcast out today, giving their take on AEW WrestleDream, which was a fantastic 9-10 show. AEW hard once again. And I'm going to give myself a quick timeout so I fix my audio and I will be back.
Thank you for that. Appreciate you, Quills. We also have XG Dub in the house. He said, "What up, big dogs? Wrapping up a few things at the job. Then on my way home, gonna throw you guys on while I finish up this work." Man, appreciate that, XG Dub. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to our guy, Hawk, aka Markman. Put on a good event for him last night and the night before that. So thank you for doing that. Matt Lopez. I don't know if I could do it justice like Sean, but M. Leezy Fo Sheezy. He says, "Hello, good evening, everyone. I hope you all had a good weekend, and let's kick this week off with the two aces of our pro wrestling community." And he also goes on to say, "Missouri State Athletic Commission is trash. I love WrestleDream." All good. Sean, let's try this next one and see if it's better for you.
Yo, McKinney's in the building. He says, "Yo, I'm here to talk wrestling with the Fire Live chat and my two favorite homies in the wrestling biz, Clash of the Podcast, and let y'all know the best way to predict the future is to create it." I like that.
Appreciate it, man. Why does it say the show will be live in 7 days? YouTube, brother. YouTube. unless I put the wrong date in. I can go check and blame myself afterwards. I'll check it out after. Yeah, I was going to say, why does it say 6 days? I ain't answering no phone calls. 12 belts, Monet. Yes, things are happening. T-Ferg, what's good, gentlemen? Hope everyone had a good weekend. Will WWE have to rebrand itself as AI WWE? I really hope. I don't think we're going to really talk about that because it was kind of deemed like it's not exactly that, but they are going to use AI for certain things. But still funny. I put up Johnny 5 on TikTok. By the way, subscribe to the TikTok. And if you're not subscribed to Sean, I don't know what you're doing. Sean has went viral a couple times, so make sure you're following the HW Weekly page over on TikTok as well.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Professor BJ says, happy Monday. Special advice from the professor. If you feel off or not right, go get checked out. Had a bit of a health concern and found out I had walking pneumonia. Healing up now. Love y'all.
Yo, love to you too, bro. Feel better.
Yes. Rob, I see you, homie. Let's get Mercedes up to 20 belts because I need to see that visual. Yeah, let him get mad, man. Tired of hearing about that. Yeah, listen, we ain't gonna be talking about no AI, man. We're all real over here, man. Appreciate everybody showing the love to BJ too in the chat, man. I love the community that we have over here, man. Guy will gamble, sliding in just in the nick of time, just like those Blue Jays. He said Europe was good, everybody. Everybody pray for Brother Hubbs after that Giants debacle yesterday.
May I
go ahead. I already heard Eddie Kingston go off, so I might as well hear you. Go ahead.
Hello, Guy will gamble. Hello, chat once again. Hello, Conrad once again. I am a New York Giant fan, an avid New York Giant fan. To me, there are losses and then there are catastrophes. If I were in charge, Dable would not be employed right now. If I were in charge, Schoen would not be in charge right now. How dare you pinch pennies on a kicker? How dare you? 2 extra points, and you might as well say 3 extra points because they went for a 2-point conversion to make up for one of the missed extra points, and they didn't make it. Say what you want about how the defense gave up 33 points in the fourth quarter. Say what you want about how, Jackson Dart threw a costly interception to put us in this position. The bottom line is if we had a kicker, just going by the numbers, if we had a kicker, we win that game. So if there was ever a time I want to cuss, it's now. Brian Dable, Schoen, and anybody who watches the New York Giants that doesn't feel that they need to do a complete overhaul. They are. I'm a New York Giant fan, so I can say this, Conrad, and I'm going to say it with my chest. The New York Giants are a disgrace, and I am sick and tired of cheering for them. And if I could change my mind, if I could literally go inside my brain and stop cheering for them, I would. They're a disgrace.
I'm not mad at that, but I will say you're still not the Jets. That's all I can say. I don't know what, bro. I don't even know what to say about them.
I hear that.
You got Breece Hall on your team. What are you doing? Yeah. What is going on?
New York sports in general. I mean, New York sports in general. The Mets collapse. The Yankees are out in the first round. The Giants should be 5-2. Think about it before you say no. Should be 5-2, but are instead 2-5. The Jets are winless. I mean, the Knicks need to save this city, bro. The Knicks need to save this city.
Basketball is starting up, man. I'm excited for that coming up too. Ray Thompson's excited because he said, happy Monday, guys. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Ray, we hope you had a great weekend, man. Matt Lopez. Matt says, how long until Monet has each member of the Don Callis family walking out with their belts? Hilarious. Thank you, BJ, for putting everything in there. Oh, my guy Sonny's in the chat. Sonny, what's good, man? He said hello to all the great wrestling fans that listen to the soon-be #1 wrestling YouTube channel. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Sonny, Too
Nice.
kind. Too kind. Yeah, I see everyone talking sports. Miracles in the house.
I'm searching for a miracle. I believe the impossible.
We appreciate you, man. Quill said, what about them Rangers?
My understanding is that the Rangers are. I'm not a hockey fan. I understand that the Rangers are predicted to be a middle of the road team this year. Quills, educate me on that.
Yeah, T. Ferg says he thinks Knicks are making it to the finals. We'll see.
That would be nice.
Let's talk some wrestling, shall we? And before we get into that, man, I do want to dedicate this show to the memory of Bobby Horn. And if you don't know whose name that is Mo, or Sir Mo, if you remember him with King Mabel. I saw it late last night that he passed away, and sometimes you don't get people who you can show respect to in this business. And back during a time, Sean, where we didn't see many people like us on the screen, you always had men on a mission. Call it corny, call it what you want, but Men on a Mission was out here representing. And you know what? I would like to think that they were successful. Had many good years and runs in the business. And yeah, RIP to Bobby Horn, man.
I am one of the rare people that enjoyed Sir Mo and King Mabel. I am one of the rare people. Here we go. That would not have been mad if Mabel beat Diesel at SummerSlam. Yeah, I know. I just enjoyed the hip hop with the King. Like, he did the King intro with the hip hop theme. It was cool. But on a serious note, they are world tag team champions, former world tag team champions. I don't think they even got a fair shake in that regard. I think they could have been pushed better.
Wasn't it a step reign?
Yeah, exactly. So for me, but let's not cry over spilt milk. The bottom line is, Sir Mo is no longer with us. We wish his family the very best. We send our condolences. And another one of our childhood memories has faded away, but we salute him and his memory.
We do. Jen, KJ, thank you for being in here. Hello, Conrad and Sean. What up? Appreciate you.
Man. What's up, Jen?
Yes, and then someone mentioned Doug Martin as well. RIP. Yes, from the Buccaneers. RIP.
Crazy.
And I'm loving to see what we're getting here for Sir Mo, man. Delayed Grants, man. What's good? Appreciate you. Appreciate you being in here. Miracle. Thank you, guys. Sean, let's talk. We didn't get your thoughts yet here on WrestleDream. Let's take it from the top, brother. We had the tailgate brawl on Saturday.
I'm gonna be brief because I feel like you covered it brilliantly on that night. Make sure you check out the archives of EPW to check out Conrad and his solo act, as he did a tremendous job staying up late with you guys on EPW for the AEW review. I love the dual broadcast to start the show. I was able to turn back and forth between the brawl and Renee and Double J during the pregame coverage. I actually am more inclined to watch the pregame than the in-ring action. I'm kind of weird that way, but it was very cool. I enjoyed everything about it. Again, I don't want to go too deep into the show because at the end of the day, we need to check out your commentary right afterwards. But obviously, you got a situation where you had four matches to open up the show, I believe, or two matches to open up the show. No, four. Okay.
Yeah, you have four, but one of them bled in. That's what's confusing you.
Right, and at the end of the day, I think that's pretty cool. I think the fact that Jet Speed and FTR going into the actual show, giving us pyro during the match, a la WCW Nitro back in the 90s. You'd have a random match between Ken Norton and Disco Inferno, and all of a sudden, while Disco Inferno has on a rear chin lock, all of a sudden, it's kind of weird. But no, the pre-show was cool. I mean, be careful about drowning people on national television, right? Let's be careful about that. But at the end of the day, I don't know. Just be careful is all I'm saying.
Well, here's the reason why I'm saying that. I don't know if you saw the controversy, but Sarah Stock used to be in TNA, worked also at AEW and WWE as a coach, also had the idea of saying kids watch this. And someone said, "Is this you?" choking somebody with like a belt, like unconscious on TNA, and they're like, "Is this you?" And, and then the subject changed all of a sudden, and it was like, "Oh, now you don't like when you're getting called for it." Like, it's wrestling. I mean, everything in wrestling is dangerous.
This is true. But we also have Bossman Undertaker at WrestleMania 15.
But even as a kid, I mean, I was like, "Come on, bro, come on, bro."
So, but anyway, the bottom line is, it was a fantastic pay-per-view. I really enjoyed it. I loved the Samoa Joe Ops heel turn for more reasons than one. Number one, because I like heel Joe. And secondly, I love the fact that now heel Ops are going to be going up against Babyface Hurt Business for the Trios Tag Team Championship. So, you know, that chant of "We Hurt People" is going to be a little bit louder.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Do you want to just go through and give just some quick thoughts on each match then?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. So FTR, and then you kind of gave your thoughts. Still feeling the act with Stokely.
I like Stokely, man. I actually am a fan of his. I think at the end of the day,
I said, did you hear what I said on our show? If you listen to Hubs when last time me and him were talking on his channel, make sure you're subscribed. We were talking about WrestleMania 5, and how funny is it? A couple days later, they do the finish in this match to WrestleMania 5.
Yes, they did.
I was like, they were listening, bro. They had to be.
They were. There's no coincidence that they would go through that. Go to that. I think FTR is one of the top 7 tag teams in the world, and they proved it once again. I love it. I think Jet Speed's a little corny, but I like them too. I
think they have potential. I see more potential than Kevin Knight. I see big things for him.
Way more. I've never been a big fan of Speedball.
Now, see, I'm opposite. I know me and BJ are probably like the rare ones in here. I like Speedball. I think Speedball's got something. What that is, we're still looking for it. I don't know where he fits.
You know what he's got? He's got a bad haircut.
Well, this is pro wrestling. That's never stopped anybody around these parts. Going into it, we had Thekla and Jamie Hayter, a rare non-title women's match on here, just a straight up match.
And I like it. I like the fact that Jamie Hayter got the win. The story was told properly. Great in-ring action, great athleticism. I think both women really put on a clinic, and I think it was worthy of pay-per-view viewing.
I'm not mad at it at all. And then we had the Young Bucks versus the reunited Jurassic Express. And, you know, when you think Jack Perry, you're like, I don't know if these guys still got it. They had it, man. They went out there with the Bucks, and they kind of put on a clinic. I mean, they kicked out of a lot of stuff, but they still had the people wrapped around their fingers, man.
Would have bet the house that Jack Perry was going to turn on Luchasaurus. I was pleasantly surprised that was not the case. Instead, they're actually teasing a babyface turn for the Young Bucks, which is wild. In-ring action was top tier. Storytelling was top tier. The Young Bucks reminding us, as annoying as they can be, that they are one of the best tag teams still in the world. And the right team won as well. And I like this mid-Perry. And I don't mean mid in a nasty way. I mean, like, he's back with, Jurassic Express, but he's not that guy anymore. He's swaggy now. Yeah, he's swaggy now. He's got swag. Yeah.
It's the little knife strap on the side that he's got.
You know what I'm saying? He's got something going, and he's not going to let it go just because he's back with his former partner. A la the Usos, if you think about it.
Man, Quills gave this a 10 out of 10. Wow.
It was in that ballpark. I would have given it a 9.
Yeah, and then you had mentioned them coming back, and they had like these weird moments with Kenny and the Bucks. Let me ask you this, Sean. You talked about tag wrestling before. Is tag team wrestling back in AEW? Because I feel good about it again. It took a minute to get back here. But I'm starting to feel really good.
I do as well. I think when the Bucks are right, the Bucks are one of the best teams in the world. I think Hurt Business is phenomenal. I think Jet Speed has a lot of potential. FTR is phenomenal. I think Jurassic Express being back together does nothing but enhance the already stacked tag team division. Tag team wrestling is thriving right now in AEW, and I love it.
And you still haven't thought about, you got the injury to the Gun Club. You got Top Flight. I know they're hanging out with Scorpio Sky, in and out. To me, I can make this comparison where I feel WWE and AEW are equal. WWE SmackDown's tag division, AEW SmackDown tag division, right? Hold on. I got to do the Sean Hubbard.
There you go.
Raw's tag division, AEW's Trios division.
Yeah.
Like, one suffers while the other thrives. It's kind of weird, but
very true.
It works.
Great synopsis out of you. Now, I'm not a fan of the Demand. I'm not a fan of Ricochet. You all know that. They did have a good match, but I believe the right team won. Let's get MVP out of the ring, get him back to ringside. It's been a nice little nostalgic run that he's had over the last couple of weeks. Let's get him back to ringside. Let's get him back with the cane and the sunglasses, and let's focus on the World Tag Team Championship. Unfortunately, even though it's kind of like I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth right now because I like the Hurt Business and I like the fact that they're going to be facing the Ops, unfortunately, they're going to be focused on the Trios Tag Team Championship. And if they win the World Trios Tag Team Championship, they're going to be Trios champions and going to be defending in 6-man matches for quite some time. I don't necessarily think that's best. I think the Hurt Business are better as a tag team. I actually think they need to add a member. I have a member in mind. We can talk about that at a later date. But at the end of the day, I think right now, the Hurt Business is phenomenal. I don't want MVP. I'm saying this respectfully. I don't want MVP to be an in-ring liability.
What are you thinking MVP's lacking a little bit, or you think it's just the age is
older? MVP's older, and there's nothing wrong with getting older. We're all getting older. I just think there's certain roles that you should play. Look, you shouldn't be wearing mini skirts when you're 50, right? When you're 60. Like, at the end of the day, you shouldn't be wearing braids when you're 70. Like, there's certain things that you graduate from as you get older, right? That's what I'm trying to say. And I think that MVP has graduated from being a wrestler. I think he is a fantastic manager. I think he needs to embrace that role, and I think everything will be fine.
Yeah, I love him in the manager role, though. I think he does a great job with it. And I don't mind MVP. Yeah, I don't mind him mixing it up. I'm going to disagree with you, though, on where I think the Hurt Syndicate needs to get ready to go. I think it's time to let Bobby loose. That world title scene is really dry right now. It's due to injuries, people being gone, probably filming projects and things like that. When the time is right, Hangman, MJF, whomever is in that spot, Bobby Lashley needs to be in that mix, I think. And I think you can have Shelton in the mix for that TNT, Unified, wherever he fits with the best crop of guys. Shelton could be in that mix too. Well, I
respectfully disagree because I think that this goes back to my theory that you can have singles runs within tag teams. And the most glaring, outstanding, honestly, example of that is the New Day. Kofi had his moment, Big E had their moment, and they never broke up. So to me, the Hurt Business is thriving right now. And Bobby can also thrive in the World Championship picture as well. Why can't both be the same at the same time?
They can. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying get him in that mix, though.
When you say let him loose, I thought you meant break up the team.
No, not at all.
Okay.
We don't do those tropes over here. I'm saying get him into that mix of the world. I'm not even saying he has to win it. I'm just saying let him compete for it. Let him be in those title matches.
Well, then we're more on the same page than I thought, because if that's the case, then we're right. We're cooking with oil right now, because I'll use your term since I now understand what you mean. Let him loose in the world title scene and then add a new member.
You know what? I'm going to ask you a crazy question that I saw on social media today. And I was like, let me ask all the wrestling homies about this. And I haven't had a chance to, but I'm going to ask you live on here. This might even be a clip, Sean. What is peak Bobby Lashley to you? I saw people arguing. Some said it was WrestleMania 23 because that's his biggest match, right? That he was involved in. But was he really the player in it? Is it in TNA where he had all the titles? Well, come on, man. The beatdown plan and everything else with that. Is it his run in WWE with the Hurt Business? What's peak Bobby Lashley to Sean Hubbard?
Very easy. This is one of the easiest questions you've ever asked me. Peak Bobby Lashley is WrestleMania 37 Bobby Lashley.
Okay. All right. A lot of people see it's very decisive. Look at people. TNA Bobby. This chat better cut it out right now about them grannies and mini skirts. I see it. Sean got people going crazy out here.
Y'all know what I meant.
I mean, if the things is staying though. I mean,
Bobby Lashley, when he beat Brock at the Royal Rumble with Roman's help, the successful title defense against Drew, I think that era is the greatest Bobby Lashley run of his career.
I like it. Quill's good point about Motor City Machine Guns, where Shelley was the world champ, saving as X Division champ. Yes. VJ cut it out. Respectfully, of course. Respectfully. Yeah, man. Some people are saying add AR Fox, Keith Lee. I think the one guy who we all could see them adding, I think he's in the middle of having a carrot dangled in front of him. If that TV deal is happening, yeah, we got some money for you. Yeah, we can pay you. So interesting to see. Mark Briscoe, Kyle Fletcher was on here, Sean. This is their 5th match of the year. Because that C2, man, they were putting on some bangers. I'm not going to lie. And it was 2-2.
I mean, look, Kyle Fletcher, I think, is the future, and Mark Briscoe is one of the greatest brawlers and greatest competitors in the history of independence and Ring of Honor. I like him getting this main event-ish slot on a big pay-per-view because Briscoe deserves it. The right man won. Kyle Fletcher's going to hold this title for a very long time.
I agree, and TNT Championship needs that. We kind of talked about it, like they were kind of lost with it, so let's get that one going. And I told you,
let's get that stench of Cody off of it.
I feel
what
QB1.
Yeah, let's get that stench of Cody off of it. While we're at it, let's get the stench of the stench of him off the WWE title too. We'll get into that in a few minutes.
We shall. The women's match. I felt like people were into this, but I don't think that it was it was bad. I think it was people didn't know who to cheer for in this one, but it led to some other things here between Statlander, Timeless Tony Storm. I thought the video packages were really good on this too. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I really liked them.
They were. The video packages were good. The match was good. Let me tell you something, Conrad. I don't care what you say, and you don't often hear me say that. I always respect your opinion. I don't care what anybody says. I feel as strongly about Chris Statlander as I do about Braun Breaker.
I think you're gonna be wrong about both of them.
I do not want Chris Statlander. There's no way that out of that stacked women's division of AEW that she is the world champion. I do not. I've never seen it. I never will see it. And they have really put her in position to do some major things. She ended the streak of Cargill. Now she ended a historic run of Tony Storm. Now she successfully defends against Tony Storm. I mean, are we really going to have her beat Mercedes Moné at Full Gear? I'm done. I don't like it. I've never liked Chris Statlander. I've never liked Chris Statlander. I think she's mid as far as her. She's a tremendous athlete, but her character is corny to me. I don't feel her in the least. The wrong woman loves you both. The wrong woman won this match, and in my mind, the wrong woman won last month in that Fatal 4-Way. I just don't see what people see in her. I don't.
I see it.
She's like Times New Roman font to me. You know, Times New Roman font. She's like, oh, what flavor do you want? I'll take vanilla. Like it's like, you know, you got Rocky Road, you got rainbow sherbet, you got cookies and cream. I'll take vanilla. That's Chris Statlander to me.
I think you're going to be in the minority here. Quills looks like he agrees with you.
Yeah, but and Lizzie says I like vanilla. Respect.
I like vanilla too.
That's cool. I mean, how would you like your pizza? I'll take a plain slice. All right, it'll fill you up. It tastes pretty good, but it's not as good as that buffalo chicken slice over there or that pepperoni slice over there.
Don't do this to me right now, man. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm waiting for the show to be over so I can eat. But anyway, I'm enjoying myself right now. Listen, man, Chris Statlander does not do it for me, respectfully.
Plain donuts. Oh, the worst out of the trio pack. Always the last ones. And then they had a segment that kind of
speaking of Rocky Road, speaking of buffalo chicken pizza.
Man, it was so funny. Mercedes, is she ever going to defend those belts? She just came from CMLL and is successful off of a title defense. What do you know? Then she shows back up at WrestleDream, still dressed like Selena. She's out there. She does her thing, and she gets challenged by another champion who put their belt on the line.
Guy will gamble. It's a home run.
And
you ever had boiled chicken?
No, and I will never.
Boiled chicken. It's plain Jane is what that is.
Miracle. Happy early birthday, my friend. I saw you just said your birthday's on Wednesday.
That's what's up, man. Happy birthday. You know what Chris Statlander is? Chris Statlander, you know, in a world of Mercedes Moné's and and Tony Storm's. If you go into your cupboard right now, cupboard/refrigerator, you got to go into both. There's a lot of things that you can get. I'm imagining what your cubby might look like, Conrad. I'm imagining there might be some peanut butter crackers. I'm imagining, whatever, just roll with me on this one. Don't be a jerk. There might be peanut butter crackers. There might be some Cheez-Its, some potato chips, maybe some Snicker bars. And you know what? But you know what Chris Statlander is? Chris Statlander, after you come home from a long day, you need that snack while you're waiting for dinner. Chris Statlander is a piece of celery.
I like celery.
Oh, shut up.
It's good. Good for the soul. Love it. Love it. So Mercedes challenged Mina. Mina came out. She's the interim Ring of Honor women's television champion. Bad mistake to put that belt on the line. Mercedes puts her feet on the ropes and ends up winning another championship, Sean. Not only that, Statlander and her exchange words, and that looks like that is our next match for Full Gear as well. So Mercedes is going to go for the title. And yesterday, she ended up winning the Winnipeg Pro Wrestling women's title, beating Jody Threat. And people are still mad, bro. Every time she wins, all I see is nothing but crying. I'm like, what are you mad about? What you did it? I just remind people, she didn't get these flowers before. Don't be mad now. All right? They didn't want to give her nothing. So I'm happy for her. Good for her. And it looks like this is leading to Mina and Toni Storm possibly forming a tag team as well in the tag division that's coming up. And then, Sean, I have to get your thoughts on this. Speaking of tag team wrestling, brother, we talked about this match right here. Brodito taking on Konosuke Takeshita and Kazuchika Okada. Match of the night, bro. Match of the night. Match of the year contender.
It was a match of the night. It was a match of the year contender. I'm talking about PWI match of the year contender. I am so excited about this team. I thought that Bandito proved me wrong in a lot of ways. Obviously, the combination of Takeshita and Okada is phenomenal. I actually want to.
I was going to say, Brodito is like a political statement, too. When people don't think about it, I don't want to get all super into it, but just think about it with what they're doing and the shirt that Brody wore.
Right.
Bandito's out here doing the thing. And then we got these two idiots on the other side who are so great but can't get along with each other because they're so competitive.
Well, I wanted them to win a title because I wanted to win the titles, not because of anything against Brodito, but I wanted to see the dynamic of them holding the titles and not liking each other. That would have reminded me about old school Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold Steve Austin, which I thought was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I think it's a trope that people want to avoid because it was overdone for years. I know you remember the whole, was it Cena and Otunga or Batista? One of those where people complained.
Matt Hardy and MVP, and it's like, yeah. But at the end of the day, I could be wrong. You know why I'm wrong? Because at the end of the day, Brodito needed this epic win, and they got it. I'm so happy for them. I think they're fantastic. And you know what else Chris Statlander is like?
Now this is piling on now.
No. Chris Statlander is like white bread. She's like oatmeal with no fruit.
All right, so you finally caught something I'm not going to be backing up super hard now.
She's like steamed vegetables.
All right, that's enough. That's enough of this.
She's like rice with no flavoring. She's like,
go out of your way to see that tag team match between Brodito and Takeshita and Okada.
Come on, Conrad.
Be nice. Be nice.
No, she's a talented. Let me go on record. Chris Statlander is a fantastic wrestler. I just think her character needs some work.
Yeah, they're trying to like blend all of them together now, all of her characters.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Tell me I'm wrong about that. I know I'm kind of messing around right now, but like being serious, Chris Statlander's character is kind of like, what are we doing?
They're trying to blend stuff.
What is she?
Well, she started as the alien, then they moved away from that. Then they tried to go into the more than a woman. They do the heel turn, which they probably shouldn't have did it the way they did, then flip-flopped her back. Now she's trying to be Willow's friend again. I just think they did a lot of stuff, and now they're trying to blend who Statlander is. Grits with no butter. We don't even speak of terrible things.
I love our chat. I love our chat so much.
Yeah, you get them going with this.
Okay, let's go. World title match.
Hey, Hangman Page, Samoa Joe. Fine match. I know everybody was all emotional about Joe. Give Samoa Joe his flowers while he's here, folks.
One more thing, and I promise you we're moving on. T-First comment stands out to me. Statlander's better with Stokely. Let's move on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I 1,000% agree with that. I thought they moved on from that too quickly.
Cool.
Joe, what did you think of this one, though?
Look, again, I'm not going to go too deep into it because you covered it so brilliantly on your channel the other day, but I just think that at the end of the day, Joe's better as a heel, and I think that he's a fantastic wrestler even at his advanced age. He proved it once again. He's still a main event caliber guy. I did not think he would win. He did not win, but I didn't want to see that whole give each other a hug, handshake. Oh, you're the better man. No. We don't need that. I'm angry that you beat me, and I'm going to show you that I'm angry that you beat me. And me and my team are going to beat the crap out of you. And this is going to continue. I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
He got me.
Oh, he did. He did.
I was not expecting when they raised the hands up. All of a sudden, I just heard bang. I was like, yes, that's what I want. Yes, beat him down.
Beat the crap out of that guy. And by the way, more respect and kudos to Hangman Adam Page. Every time he goes out there, he gets better and better and better.
And you know who's actually benefiting from all of this too? Not Hangman, not Joe, not even Shibata. Hobbs. Hobbs is hanging around great minds right now.
Yes.
And he's young. He could get himself into a role here. So I love it.
And speaking of Hobbs, another highlight of being able to watch the countdown. I decided to watch the countdown show instead of the brawl. Hobbs was a guest with Renee and with Double J and those guys. And
now I had this muted, so you're about to give me some insight here.
Yes, and he was in babyface mode. Adam Page is a great guy. We wish him nothing but the best. We were glad we were able to help him at All In. You know, the ops are definitely want, to see things done in a proper way. So we were glad that we were able to help him at All In. I hope it's going to be a tremendous contest. And I'm like, nah. So to see that it was all a setup, that was awesome. I mean, it was like, okay, I see what we're doing right now. We're setting people up.
It felt so bad to see Shibata. He started stomping that man.
Shibata, who's a stand-up guy.
But we're kind of past the phone, the little gimmick.
Yes, Conrad. Yes. You see what I'm saying?
I loved it, man. I loved it. Good move here. And then let's get to the main event real quick. It was the I Quit match, which I thought should have closed the show. It had the most kind of heat behind it. Darby Allin, Jon Moxley. This is actually the 1 year build-up to the Death Riders forming the heinous act with Bryan Danielson. And man, Darby Allin took a beating in this, bro. Darby Allin is their Jeff Hardy, is the best way I could explain it.
He had to win. And I'm glad he won. But I will say this, and I'm being so serious when I say this. I'm not being serious, but I'm going to say that basically this Chris Statlander is playing checks. But I am being serious about Darby Allin. He has to stop doing some of these spots. He's going to get himself hurt really bad. That throw from the ring through the announce table was it made my stomach hurt. I was very upset. I'm not joking. I was worried about his well-being.
Bro, I got Spike Dudley vibes when that happened. I was just like,
yes, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
And the way he bounced like a basketball off of a table. That's not normal.
Yes, he did. And the fall to the floor is not good either. So yeah, salute to him. But it's I want to see this kid. I call him kid because he's younger than me. I want to see this kid live a long time and be healthy a long time. He's taking what Jeff Hardy did back in the day. He's even taking some of the things that people like Terry Funk and Too Cold Scorpio and all these guys, he's taking it to a whole nother level. But my question is it a healthy level?
Yeah, he's risking it all. He said he doesn't plan on wrestling for a long time either. So he's out here. Yeah, Sean, we're just going to move on from this. I know why you're laughing. And then we had Old Man Sting. I said he's the Clint Eastwood of AEW. This old man showed up and he was putting a beating on people. A beating.
Well, let me say this because I don't think I've ever had a chance to say it on my channel or right here. Sting with white hair makes me feel extremely old.
The man called Sting.
I mean, but
Yeah.
God bless him. I'm glad he's able to move. I'm glad he's able to still contribute. And you know what this shows me? He's AEW for life. He really likes this and respects this organization.
I think here's the weird thing. Some people are about the money, and I think there's people in AEW that, yeah, they get paid a lot, but I don't think that matters to them. It's more about the respect and how are you going to treat me. And I think Sting's one of those people.
Right.
Like, we remember the WrestleMania 31 debacle. Like, he should have won
man.
that match.
Come on, he should have won that match, yes.
But they didn't do the right thing there. Yeah. Why would the rest?
Chris Statlander's like having water after when you're thirsty. Like just regular. No, but not water. Not water. Not cold water. Lukewarm water.
We don't do that.
Right.
We don't do that over
Chris
here.
Statlander's playing. Oh, Quills! I was about to say she's like plain Cheerio. Quills, my dog.
We gotta get you focused up here now.
But
what did you think of the show overall in the end?
9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. It was a fantastic show. And if you want me to grade it, I'll grade it at A- just because there's no A pluses anymore. It was I take it back. I'll grade it at A because there's no A pluses anymore.
There we go. What do you mean there's no A pluses anymore?
I don't believe in A plus pay-per-views because I've seen an A plus pay-per-view and none of them are that.
What's the standard bearer for A plus pay-per-view?
WrestleMania 17.
That's tough. I've seen some though. I think AEW's had a couple that have gotten in there. It's right. Tough.
I mean, A plus is just I don't know, bro. If I give you an A, I mean, there's A plus is just I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
The wrestling's different too from back then.
True.
I get you. Like if you weren't there, sometimes I cannot explain what WrestleMania 17 meant to our generation.
Yes.
Sticking with AEW, Sean. Let's talk some new stuff, and then we'll get into the WWE portion of the show.
Sure.
Brother, what are we doing here with Andrade? Chat, feel free to give your thoughts. This is going to get into highly what some people believe. Sean, I know you saw it. I put up some shorts about this because I was trying to stay relevant during the week, and it worked, but I also got cussed out.
You're very relevant during the week. You're right. EPW is a standard bearer. Cut it out, bro.
We are a standard bearer as well because I want your thoughts on this. WWE reportedly sent AEW a cease and desist. Andrade is actually within it says 90-day. Some people have also believed, as you can see here, that it is a 1-year non-compete because he was fired for cause. We're back on these CM Punk terms. So he was fired for a reason. We don't know said reason. And now he's going to be out for 1 year if he follows what TKO has in their contracts. This is also in UFC fighters' contract. And Sean, you know boxing. I wonder if it's going to be the same thing into their boxing contracts as well.
It's coming. Look, here's my thing, bro. I'm on both sides of the fence on this one. Mostly on Andrade's side, but there's a small part of the WWE side that I do understand. It's very small. 85% Andrade. A year is ridiculous. Trying to stunt this man's growth and career is ridiculous. Bam. That's 85% of where I stand. The 15% is I didn't understand how he appeared on AEW TV so fast to begin with.
I don't know if people just didn't check.
I was very confused. I was like, that's not 90 days. That's not even like 9 days.
I saw some people yell that maybe Tony didn't know. Maybe he didn't say I was fired. I was just released because we don't know what happened. And I thought it was funny, too, that after he's free, it's, he failed wellness violations. He was never suspended.
Exactly.
You guys don't suspend people anymore for that? So it made you question a lot of stuff with it.
And I want to be very, very clear with you, Conrad, and the chat. 85-15 in favor of Andrade. I'm just a little bit. The only 15% is that wasn't 90 days.
Right, but the 90 days to me is unfair as well.
Do you think 90 days? No, I think 90 days is standard.
Well, here's the example I always use with pro wrestling, and I want you guys to use this in the future. Feel free, call it the Conrad example. Think of a plumber, right? Now, you've watched WWE for a long time, Sean. Are you an independent contractor or are you an employee? And there are things that you can use a checkbox for. And I know I'm getting super nerdy. This is my bag. I apologize, but you can check boxes. Yeah, it's you could check the boxes for what makes you an independent contractor, what makes you an employee. Sean, if a plumber comes to your house, can you tell him what to wear? Can you say, I want you to come in a suit when you fix my sink?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because
he's an independent
paid
contractor
for the work, but he's an independent contractor.
Correct. Now, if the plumber shows up in a suit and he wants to do it like that, can you say, go put on jeans? No, he's a plumber. He can do what he wants.
The only thing he's supposed to serve is our need for a plumber.
What are wrestlers?
They are supposed to serve our need as professional wrestlers.
So what if you said, when you go through the airport, I want you all to wear suits?
It's ridiculous. We talked about this the other week, and I'm glad we're bringing this. Yeah, I'm glad we're bringing this up in front of the chat too. It's just like the Yankees with their beard rule. It's ridiculous, but they changed it recently.
And I'm a Yankee fan. I always said that was stupid too. I'm like, that's dumb.
It's stupid. And the suit rule is stupid as well. It's just another way to control someone. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Now, looking at this, I could see some people saying, and this is the number one argument I got, he signed the contract. Me and Sean can sign a contract tomorrow, and I say, Sean, the next time you sneeze, you owe me $1,000. Mm-hmm. I don't agree to that. Well, you want to work here or not? You can't just put ridiculous. I can put anything in a contract. Doesn't mean it's going to hold up in court. If Sean sued me, I'm pretty sure the judge is going to be like, yeah, Conrad, you're ridiculous. Give this man his money back. Okay. You know, you can put whatever you want in there and be ridiculous. A 1-year non-compete is ridiculous. This is the same company that made Minute Maid Man. They tried to tell him, when did he leave the company the first time? 2004. They tried to tell him he could not compete, Sean, in combat sports. No boxing, no MMA, no wrestling. For, what was it, 6 to 8 years, I think it was, until 2010. He wouldn't have been able to do any of that. That UFC run never happened.
Nuts.
Like, yo, insane, bro. So what was he going to go do? Be an accountant? A judge turned that over. That's how bad he wanted to get out that company. He signed it, but they were like, that's ridiculous. I think Andrade's in the same boat here. If he can get out, I say get out of that contract. And I think, too, if you're going to hold someone, you need to pay him. We don't know if they're paying him or not, but if they're not paying him, let this man go. Let it go. Oh, I will gamble. Good. Excellent. Yes, like the NBA dress code for back in the day.
Yep.
Now, yeah, but they're all unionized. We could thank someone for why we don't have those, because I'm sure that would have been a different story for someone. But, you know, brother, Jesse's back there talking, brother. That's why we don't have union.
He's not with us anymore. We're going to be kind.
I was, but I'm not going to lie either.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah, so unfortunately, we don't have unions. So, and I don't think we ever will, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I agree with you.
Also in the news, we had mentioned it earlier, Mercedes Moné, CMLL Championship. If you guys have not went on to Triller TV to watch these CMLL shows, highly recommend you do. To me, one of the best companies right now, CMLL. And I'm not even just talking about the Mercedes Persephone match. Go out of your way just to watch CMLL, period. It's really, really good. What?
Quills and Emily's got me laughing, bro.
I see them. Let's be appropriate, gentlemen.
There's nothing inappropriate about that. But
I know,
you know what? Speaking of very appropriate, and glad to see him back in the ring.
Oh yeah, they found Nakamura. Found his theme too. Thank goodness. He talks about a special place, Sean, and I'm just going to summarize this for us. Nakamura talking about retirement. I feel like ever since AJ brought it up, people brought it up to Joe. So I feel like if you're one of those 2000s wrestlers, they're talking about retirement. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How are you feeling on the inside? Like, we know we got John Anthony Felix Cena getting ready to go out. And then now we're seeing like the talks of AJ Styles next year. Samoa Joe when his contract comes up. Punk even said he doesn't know if he wants to sign another big contract. You got Motor City Machine Guns. You got a lot of people in here right now.
All I can say is that whatever Anthony Jamiroquai Styles wants to do.
That is not a snake, people.
What?
It would be great if it was, though.
That's not his name? Why you?
Keep going. Roll with this.
I just whatever Anthony Jamiroquai Styles wants to do is perfectly fine with me. And I think if people want to follow suit, look, sometimes people see things from afar and are like, I'm getting older too. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's happening right now.
Yeah. It's that time. So appreciate the Nakamura's and all the people we mentioned. And I'm sure there's way more that we haven't even said. Appreciate your guys while they're here, man.
Emily's
it is right there for you. So make sure that
you got I don't know, whatever wonderful, wonderful flavor, and you choose rice pudding.
This is making me feel some virtual insanity. I thought the same thing. Future. Yeah. So just keep your eyes out for that and remember it. All right, Sean, let's talk. I guess let's get into Raw, man. We discussed it last week a little bit, man. This is the scene we go off the air with. And this episode is titled Dreams because WrestleDream happened, but some bad things happened with people on WrestleDream. We talked about injuries. We talked about the Andrade situation. And we also talked about nightmares because I think for both companies, Seth Rollins going down is not a good thing right now. It is not the best thing, but it also has sparked a creative, we got to do something different. And I'm intrigued. I'm kind of like, okay, let's see what you do. Now, I know that Conrad has more faith than Sean, as I can tell by your face. I hope they don't screw this up, but I'm here right now. I'm like, okay, let's see what you do. What do you do here, Sean?
I don't know. I mean, if you believe that Braun is your guy, then I guess you have to do what you have to do. To me, the storyline would have been better written. I was thinking about this all day. I was like, how would I have written this situation better? To me, you have Seth Rollins recover. You keep the Vision together without turning on him. Then you have Seth Rollins come back as a conquering hero, steps on Braun's toes. Braun gets offended, and then they fight. You didn't need to send Seth on his way by being turned on. It doesn't make any sense.
I felt it was break glass in case of emergency.
Yeah, agreed. And that's not always a good thing. All I can say is this. At the end of the day, Seth is a babyface again now, which is cool because we all know it doesn't matter. Let me tell you something. If you can beat Triple H in the year 2001, beating up Lita with steel chairs, right? Get injured and come back to a hero's welcome in 2002 at Madison Square Garden. Anytime you get hurt, you should know. Anytime anybody gets hurt and comes back, they're going to be received as a babyface. And that's what Seth Rollins is officially a babyface again. Cool. But what does that mean for the Vision? Is the Vision still a thing? There's so many questions that need to be answered.
Yeah. Shout out to Triple H for avoiding doing the job for Austin, too. Not going to hold you on that.
Can't stand him.
Figured
looking
out
at in 2020, Triple H is just like, if Chris Statlander is plain eggs, then Triple H is spoiled eggs.
Statlander, I love you. I'm sorry that this is happening to you.
You love her. You're that much of a fan of Chris Statlander?
I like Statlander. I just right now I feel bad for her.
Do you eat dry toast?
No, never.
Sounds like you do.
This is all wrong.
It sounds like you do. You eat regular Wonder Bread toasted with no butter, don't you?
Nah, no, and I don't like white bread. So
clearly you do. Clearly you do.
I'm clearly a weak guy.
Clearly you do.
But I don't know here, Sean. So our
Triple H is like a foul smell in your house. Triple H.
Listen, ease off of Triple H and Johnny Five.
Ease off of what? Oh, see, you're going to the dark side now, Conrad.
No, I want to focus on.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm saying it. Bronson Reed. What do you do with them? Because the plan I understood was Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed were going to be the tag champs, and they've kind of like, nope, we're not doing that now. What do you do with this group? What does the Vision become? You're in the room right now. Sean, the AI is not working. What do you think we should do with the Vision? What do you say?
The AI is not working.
Is this a dead group, or are you still building?
It's not dead. It's not dead. You add members. And you make, unfortunately, You make Brock Lesnar the leader. Look, it is what it is, Conrad. I'm just speaking what I see the writing on the wall to be.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm happy about it.
How big does this group get?
I'd like to see 5 guys.
Give me your 5.
Obviously, Braun. Obviously, the other Braun. I'm thinking Austin Theory. I'm thinking Brock Lesnar. And I would like to see somebody like Trick Williams become a part of the group as well.
Okay. So you're just going with all young talent and one old guy. And
if you want to interchange Theory for somebody like Carmelo Hayes, I'm cool with that too.
Yes. I just I saw on process and I was like, we're done here with this. We're done.
Yo, we have the best chat in the business, man. The best.
Don't get them started. That's all I can say. Don't get them started.
Yo, Triple H is like wearing broken glasses.
Which we all have done before if you've worn glasses as a child.
Triple H is chocolate milk without putting in enough chocolate.
Isn't that just milk? Just saying.
Chris Statlander is expired orange juice.
Man. All right. That's just something we don't even want to think of. Let's go to SmackDown side of things.
Oh, this breaks my heart.
Jacob Fatu just had.
I want you to put the camera on me, Conrad.
Medals dumped on him.
And, yeah,
I'm gonna get back to you. I'm gonna get back to you. I just want to see those little chiclets.
On a serious note, yeah,
little chiclets on the ground. Rumor has it he's getting dental surgery.
I hear you. All I'm gonna say is this: there's a chance something's wrong with this guy. I hope I'm wrong. I'm being dead serious. You want to talk about love somebody? I love Jacob Fatu. And to me, it doesn't make any sense that he would go to get dental surgery at this particular time. That is an operation that is optional. I feel like something might be wrong with him. I hope that I'm wrong. If there's anything significantly wrong with him that keeps him out for any significant amount of time, it's heartbreaking because that guy to me was going to be world champion in less than 12 months.
Could be. Listen, it could be him and Braun. They might just strap the Rockets to them and say, let's just do it now and get it over. We're going to push things up.
I agree with half of that equation.
I totally understand, but they may have to just push forward with this. And, yeah, I hear you, Ray. He said, sucks for Fatu. Hate to see it. Yeah, hopefully it's just dental surgery and he'll be back sooner than later.
That's all it is.
I always remind people of this. And I was just talking to some friends about Dave Meltzer. And I get it. Some people don't like Dave Meltzer because he didn't give Kurt Angle a 5-star match, or he didn't do this, he didn't do that. It's his opinion. I don't care. I have my own opinions too. Some people probably don't care. Good. I'll say this, though. When Dave is right sometimes. And when Dave is wrong, he is wrong. But remember, they are feeding him bad information on purpose. He is not their friend. He reports news. He doesn't care about if it's right, if it's wrong, he reports the news. What?
Chris Statlander is like black licorice.
Some people like that. Not me, but
nobody likes black licorice, Conrad.
Oh, I know some people.
Nobody.
I know some people like black jelly beans too. Not a fan, but some people like it.
Oh God.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see what they do, man. Like I'm very interested to see what happens on Raw tonight because you got that whole situation with Punk. Saturday night's main event's coming up on November 1st. Who's the champion? Is Seth going to try to wrestle through a match? Is he not? We talked
about it. We talked about this last time. It should be Deadly Games Part 2, but that's a good idea. So you know what that means.
And I want to hear the song. It's a deadly game.
Because it's a deadly game. Ooh, deadly game.
I see people talk about turning. I see a lot of people talk about Jericho in the chat tonight. Man, I appreciate y'all rocking with it, man. Ray said if Jericho's still available, I would turn Sammy or Night Heel to make one of them the leader of the Vision.
I like that. And I actually talked about LA Knight joining the Vision a couple of months ago. Good job, Ray. Good job.
We don't know. I don't know who you go with here. And then Jay Uso is still going to be doing.
You know, about to say, you know, who could also join the vision?
Who?
Who just came out of your mouth?
Jay Uso.
Oh my God! I just have a feeling something bad's going to happen.
I don't think they should do that.
I don't think they should do it either. But oh man.
We hope not. And then SmackDown. I got to give it up to Sami Zayn. They did a call here where you thought it was going to be The Miz. Carmelo comes out and beats him down. Awesome, whatever they're saying with these guys. And Carmelo gets him. That's fine and dandy. But then Ilja Dragunov's music hits. And I don't know how you feel about Dragunov, Sean. I like this guy. To me, he should have had an IWGP Junior Heavyweight title run the way he wrestles. He worries me. I want him to. I'm like, sometimes I'm like, yo, you can take it easy, bro. Relax. I'm not saying every match you got to go 10. Yeah. Dial that back to 7 or 8, but he wrestles hard and I love it. So he went out there and Sean, there were a couple points where I'm like, he's gonna put up a great fight, but losing his debut match back. Brother, he blocked Sami Zayn's kick. He dropped this man and hit a forearm on him so hard that it was game over. Mm-hmm. Couldn't believe it, man.
Look, I like Dragunov, man. I think you think Sami Zayn's a future world champion. I think Dragunov's a future world champion, and I think Dragunov makes a lot more sense.
And allegedly, this was Sammy's call. Like, give it to someone who's going to elevate this championship. And Sean, I thought it was funny. Once again, they must be listening to our show because when we had this debate, what did I say? None of the mid-card title race for Sammy ever matter because they don't last long.
Yes, sir.
And ta-da! Here we are again. Like it just happened. It was right there, man.
I think Dragunov should be champion for a year.
I think you shouldn't take it off of him for a while.
Yep.
So he's gonna have to go out there and he's gonna have to do the darn thing. SmackDown needed a jolt though, and they got a jolt this week. I'm tired of every time SmackDown puts on a good show. This might have been the best SmackDown all year. That ain't saying much, bro. That's all I'm telling people.
Why would SmackDown need a jolt when they have QB1 on the show?
Well, QB1 showed some heelish tendencies, and he fought Drew again.
Because WWE are morons.
I don't know. I'm starting to believe it more now than a little bit ago. I hope they do.
You can believe it, but it's not going to happen. I wish it would happen, but it's not going to happen.
Let me see here. We're going to the chat right now for their comments. Rob put, dirt sheet writers are leeches on the business who make a living by contributing nothing of value to it. That's a quote from MVP. Hey, don't disrespect Waldo Faldo.
Yeah, facts.
This match was so awesome. Ray Thompson says so happy for Ilja. He's one of my favorites in WWE right now.
Yeah, getting the title on the first night back too. Wow.
Full said my guy Ilja Dragunov is back.
Yes, sir.
Underrated matches with Mello and Dijak. Dragunov is fire. Hopefully he continues the open challenge, but he doesn't have to cause all his matches to go hard. Yeah. Hot take from Delayed Grats. Dragunov put on a match that you can see on Collision every weekend, and folks are saying it's match of the year contender. Not wrong.
I don't think. Okay. I hear you.
No. I get what he's saying though. There's banger matches on the other side all the time.
No, agreed. And that's what I'm saying. Like, because WWE gets always the benefit of the doubt, while AEW, which is a better in-ring product. Like I've said it before, AEW has the best in-ring product in the industry right now.
Yeah. And once again, Sean, another thing I don't ever respect is when it's AEW pay-per-view weekend and then I start seeing those hot takes come out. Sit down.
There you go. Yeah,
Sit down.
Exactly.
I don't care who you are. I don't care what
tag
team you thought was so great that you were a part of, and you got a mic now, and you think you can say silly. Cut it out. All right. It's just all about padding Sammy's resume? I don't think so. Honestly, I think it's just to placate Sammy into doing what they want. But I'm gonna say this, Sean. Conrad Cushman's going on record to say this. I do believe that Sami Zayn's chances of winning the Royal Rumble went up once we found out Seth went down.
I agree.
Does that mean it's going to happen? I'm not there yet.
I sure hope not.
But it could.
I'm going on record. I hope not.
Who are you liking right now? Like, who do you trust in the main event spots now?
CM Punk, Jey
Do
Uso,
do you give it to Braun, like Braun and Roman?
No, I wouldn't. No.
What's Roman's match in your mind then for Mania?
Roman Reigns' match should have been a triple threat rematch, like I said on my channel the other day, but instead it's going to be Roman versus. I'll take Roman versus Jey, Tribal Combat. I'll take Roman versus CM Punk.
That could be the route they go with Jey now. Maybe they're like, we got to turn him heel so that we can get a match out of this.
I'll take Roman versus Cody again. Roman, our good friend Jesse said Roman versus Cody 3.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but there's a lot of options. No, Sami Zayn. No.
Someone say QB1 has been a heel since AJ quit. He threw steps at him anyway after he quit. I realized my liking of SmackDown was clouded for my love of Cena. The shows he missed were always skippable, but they've had 2 great shows back to back. I hope they continue.
Ray, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, but I wouldn't say
he's not wrong though. The last 2 have been good. It's just
they've been good,
overall,
not great.
Me and Sean are talking about football, anything else on Friday nights when we're talking, texting back and forth. Like, what are you watching right now? So
Emily agrees with me. Jey versus Roman Tribal Combat too.
I just don't know if I want to see Jey as a heel. Someone's going to get sacrificed as a babyface, whether it's LA Knight, Jey Uso. Someone's going to turn heel.
Well, I told you who it should be, bro. It should be
LA Knight. I know, but whatever you do, though, I'm like, you're about to sacrifice the merch sales. So
yeah, true. I mean, it should be Cody.
Oh my goodness! Like I said before, Sammy wins the Rumble in Saudi, loses at Mania, only to come back next year and win the world title in Saudi. Could Cody versus Orton, Punk, Lesnar, and Sammy? Wait, Punk versus Lesnar and Sammy are the main events?
Oh,
I don't know,
Ray. I don't. Oh man,
I don't see Orton main event neither. I don't know.
I can see Orton. I can see Orton versus Cody main event night 1.
Yeah, I couldn't see them being like, this is what this is all built around.
Oh, maybe you turned into one of them, or like night one main event's not really the main event.
I've always kind of been like that. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
No, I'm messing with you. I know.
Rob, don't say that.
Please. What would that be? Roman, even at Mania, that would be Roman Brock 3. Oh my
God. Was that 31, 34, 38?
Oh, Roman Brock 4.
Yeah, at WrestleMania 4. That's
crazy. Oh my God.
That's not SummerSlam or all the other shows. Shout out to my guy Malik. Y'all think Melo should be getting the push that Ilja just got, that he came back and got?
Should have been got it.
Yeah, I think that they what's the word I'm looking for here? Diddle-daddled around too long with Melo, and now he's feuding with the Miz, which is okay. I get it. Miz is a veteran, but we know what Miz is in 2025, man. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. Like,
don't be disrespectful.
I'm not trying to be, but you, Sean, you know what I'm saying. Who's Miz beating?
No, you're right.
All right, I'm just saying. He won with Maurice, all right? Good for him.
No, you're right. I agree.
If SmackDown had enough credible babyface, then turn Cody heel. Woo.
Yo, I'm saying, like Emily said it. I think Quill said it. It's time. He's cool.
Miracle said, what if Cody attacked Jacob? Because
I would love that. Miracle. I'm searching for a miracle. I'm believing the impossible. Shout it from the rooftops. Cody attacked Jacob. I would love that. But that sounds like a good idea. So you know what that means.
Would you be a Cody fan?
Oh, if he turned heel and blacked his hair, I would buy a Cody Rhodes t-shirt.
We're gonna hold him to that, folks. Remember this.
No shame in my game. If Cody turned, I'll go on record right now. What's today? October 20th, 2025. If Cody Rhodes turns heel and turns his hair black, I will buy a Cody Rhodes t-shirt.
Natural Born Thrillers. Hold on now. I actually like some of those guys in that group.
Some of them.
Yeah. Ray's got a question for us too. Who do you think and who do you want to face Cena in his last match? Question for both.
Who do I like or who do I think? I guess he said who do I want? Go ahead.
He said he has us both. I don't know. I'm sticking here. I think it's gonna be Gunther.
Yeah, I think Gunther is who it's going to be. I think it should be. It should be Roman Reigns.
It could. I think you'd have to go with like Roman or Punk or whoever's like the biggest on the roster for him to go out on his sword with. But that's my answer. I'd probably say Punk or Roman.
But the answer about who will, you hit the nail right on. It's definitely going to be Gunther. Because I think John Cena is going to win the Intercontinental Championship in Survivor Series.
No doubt.
No doubt. So you agree with that?
Yeah. I'm just laughing at the chat. Guy, he said that'd be a good idea. You know what that means? That is a Sean over phrase. That is our first phrase that Sean got over. That sounds like a good idea.
You know what that means?
Cena should put over that young up-and-comer CM Punk. And I'm just saying, like, for his last match, you know who's another person you could have put in there? If it was in Boston, I would have said do Carmelo Hayes and have Carmelo Hayes beat Cena. But
I think the writing's on the wall. I think it's going to be Cena versus Dom. Cena wins. Cena versus Gunther. Cena loses.
Yeah. Gunther or Drew.
I think Dom should deserve to immediately be thrusted into the world title picture.
I think he will be. He's super popular right now. BJ said he thinks it should be Oba Femi.
I like Oba, but I don't think in this spot.
Oba's got to come in and be dominant, but I worry how long that's going to happen for, though, too, because this ain't NXT. With that being said, man, look at Sean with the swag. It's that time, man. We got Survivor Series coming up November 29th. We're getting into Thanksgiving season. They're going to be in San Diego. Hopefully my dog Clown is getting ready to go to that. That's what we got coming up. Tonight on Monday Night Raw, Sean, you got to be excited for this one, man.
So excited to see Seth Rollins on Raw tonight.
I don't see him on here.
Exactly.
Dominic Mysterio in a rematch with Rusev. Becky Lynch. The Vision will be back, and Adam Pearce has some announcements. So lots of things happening on Raw. Maybe they'll make an announcement on what we're going to do with the World Heavyweight Championship.
And I predict that we will have a new member of the Vision tonight.
Okay.
Wait. I think tonight there will be a new member of the Vision. It's going to be X-Pac replacing Shawn Michaels all over again.
And maybe there's a battle royal tonight for number one contendership, and Khali wins it. CM Punk and Great Khali at Saturday night's main event.
Well, I think this almost guarantees CM Punk's going to win the title. Good for you. I know you're a CM Punk guy.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. But I think you go the opposite route. I think you don't give it to Punk again.
Well, I thought CM Punk was going to win the title at WrestleMania in the triple threat that I predicted. But now that Seth is off the scene, I mean, who's standing in his way? Is it going to be, do we give it to LA Knight?
Yeah, maybe. Like I said, I don't think Punk needs it right now. I think Punk and Cody is your money match to freshen that up.
Yo, Quill's sarcasm jumps off the stage. Yo, that's my dog. He says Becky Lynch and Maxine should be a 5-star classic.
You know what, though? That was Maxine's best match. I will say that. Yo, who said Punjabi prison? Stop it. Stop it right now, BJ. That was her best match. New member of the Vision, Karrion Kross, is back. That would shock people, though, I think.
That would shock people. Actually, delayed grads, if Karrion Kross is the newest member of the Vision, I'd be you know what? You got me on record with if Cody turns heel and turns his hair black, I'll buy a Cody t-shirt. If the Vision recruit Karrion Kross, I'll buy a Vision t-shirt.
Okay. Sean, my friend, I'm passing you the ball.
I'll take it up a notch. We're having a good time tonight. I'll take it up a notch. If Karrion Kross, because who cares if I buy a Vision t-shirt? I like the Vision. We all know I like the Vision. If Karrion Kross joins the Vision, I'll buy a Braun Breaker t-shirt.
Yeah, got to wear it on air. Got to wear it on air one time.
I would.
Sean, take us out of here, brother.
Listen, man, it's another fantastic show. Conrad, you're the best, man. Appreciate you, my brother. Chat, you guys have been rocking and rolling with us since day one. 164, Conrad. Man. I'm so excited about the past and so excited about the future, man. So make sure you check out Raw. Have a good time tonight, man. There's some football on. Game 7 of the ALCS. What do you got?
I'm gonna go Mariners.
Ooh. So you think that the Toronto Blue Jays lose a Game 7 at home?
Yes, I'm gonna go with the Mariners, and I'm going to say, I like both of them, and I'll root for whoever wins, honestly. But I think the Dodgers are gonna win, sadly.
Well, the Dodgers are the favorite to win the whole thing. I agree. I think the feel-good story of the year would be the Mariners, but I think that the Mariners lost their chance to win the series last night. I think that the Toronto Blue Jays are going back to the World Series.
We'll see. Like I said, I'll be happy either way it goes.
But with that being said, man, on behalf of my good friend Conrad Cushman, my name is Sean Hubbard. We appreciate you. Make sure you check out the rundown over the Hubbard Wrestling Weekly channel. We got a lot of big shows coming up. Survivor Series special, top 10 Survivor Series matches, Jake Paul versus Tank Davis preview. Obviously, every Wednesday night, make sure you check out Conrad and my guy Derek as they bring you the very best in AEW review each and every Wednesday directly after Dynamite. There's nowhere else you want to be, man. Whether it's Hubbard Wrestling Weekly right here on EPW, and especially EPW as we present Clash of the Podcast, there's nowhere else you want to be. And we will be right back here Monday night, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. On behalf, once again, I'm going to say it a third time because it's very important for you to understand our appreciation. On behalf of my good friend Conrad, I'm Sean Hubbard. Chat, we appreciate you. Until next Monday, peace. God bless. Be encouraged, even everybody else.
And don't forget to have that same energy.